The Nuclear Proliferation Prevention Project, based at the University of Texas at Austin, says that none of the nation's commercial nuclear power reactors are protected against a 9/11 style attack.
There's a difference between the level of protection that facilities have to provide and the level of threat that's out there. And you might think, well, the U.S. government will provide protection against the difference, and unfortunately the U.S. government doesn't.
The report finds that facilities located near waterways are most at risk, deemed unprotected from attacks from the sea.
For example, a shipborne explosion that would cut off the supply of coolant water could lead to a meltdown, an accident, and a release of radiation.
The nuclear energy industry is crying foul over this report. They say their plants are the safest industrial facilities in the U.S., and they also point to security programs they say have been significantly improved since the September 11th attacks.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission, our federal regulators, hold our nuclear power plants to the highest standards, higher than any other American industry.
But the report, written primarily by a graduate research assistant, says that the standards used by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission don't take into account the maximum terrorist threat.
U.S. civilian nuclear facilities have to defend against the potential attack from maybe 5 or 6 attackers. But we know the maximum credible threat is at least 19 attackers, which is what occurred on 9/11.
But what it is a graduate research assistant getting opinions from basically anti-nuclear groups around the country. We don't base our security standards on the opinion of a graduate research assistant. We base it on what the NRC regulates us to and what the other federal intelligence community who assesses the threats on a regular basis advises us to do, and we meet those requirements and go beyond those requirements. So that's how we conduct our business.
It's now up to the Pentagon to figure out the next steps. In Washington, Jeff Bennett, YNN.